Hi plebs, this is a quick deck profile here from the first place in Elst in Netherlands regionals here. We have Metalfoes Abyss Actors, and it's, yeah, I'll probably just read the Abyss Actor cards here since you most likely know what everything else in this entire deck does by now. So, they're level 4s, they help you make rank 4s, and Evil Swarm Nightmare is one of the advantageous plays that the Metalfoes offer you. So basically you play 3 of this guy, Wild Hope. Now, once per turn, make this card gain 100 attack for each Abyss Actor until the end of this turn. It's not really why I use it for this effect here. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, add 1 Abyss Actor card from your deck to your hand except himself. So it lets you add Sassy Rookie. So you can normal summon it, pop it with the Metalfoes scale, search this guy, and now when you pendulum summon, you have a set scale, the set card from the Metalfoes, and you have a bit of a plus from Wild Hope. So it just means that you can pendulum out and you can go straight to a rank 4 and begin your turn with an Evil Swarm Nightmare, which is a really good setup if you happen to not open the Kirin or some kind of Mithrilium into Alcahest play. So it just gives you a much better first turn, and it's kind of decent going second as well because rank 4s are generally just really good at breaking boards. That's really the main idea behind it, just 2 cards. It's really all you need. It's just a little bit of an extra cool first turn play that you can get out of the deck. The deck, I guess, looks pretty solid other than that. 42 cards is probably not right though. And 2 Gofu as well. 2 cards, and I mean, you're going to open it and they're like sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes you want to Gofu, sometimes you don't want to Gofu, but sometimes you do want to Gofu, but not all the time. But other than that, the deck's pretty good. 2 debury in the main, so really opting to go first with this deck a lot as well, and the maxis help with going second, I suppose. The extra is fairly standard, I guess. Vermilion, of course, is really good with the Gofu, and just any level 4, which you have quite a number of since you're playing the Abyss Actors. You can do cool plays where you can pop itself, add back the Gofu, summon back the Gofu again, summon the tokens, pop those tokens, etc, etc. So you have a lot of plays like that. Omega, I feel is a little bit unnecessary, but I mean the extra deck is kinda has space really. The only thing I'd really maybe play over this is like I'd maybe play a second Orichalk over like the Cairn Gorgon, since Cairn Gorgon doesn't really seem to have any particularly great targets in this deck, because it's not like he's citing anti-spell, for example, so I don't see when that would really ever come up. The Utopia package, Castel, Breaksword, Totem Bird for this Bumbuku off Bumbuku if you happen to open the Kirin. But again, because there's just so much space in this deck, it's probably fine. And the side deck is the Jinzo, because you can pendulum him out against Paleozoic, assuming they let you pendulum summon, to be fair. Since they can just they have what, 3 MST and 3 Karma Cuts that all can chain to each other and make monsters after that. So yeah, it's still good going first, because you can just put it out on the field, and unless they open like a frog and Swap Frog and the water, they're not going to get over it first turn, and even then you probably have something protecting you like Evil Swarm Nightmare or Kirin. Lava Golem for, I don't know, heroes, anything that just makes spooky stuff going first. Ghost Ogre is really good all round against like the Mirror, against DDD. Retaliating Sea as well for the Mirror. Only 2 because you want to sometimes, but not all the time. Raigeki, System Down, and Cyclone. And for the tournament report, I can read out here. So it's Billy Break is the inspiration, of course. I want to mention 3 things about my build. Gofu is better than Cliffort Engine, in my humble opinion, because it makes breaking boards easier. Gofu in level 3 isn't out to anti-spells, game 2 and 3. Abyss Actors fix 2 problems, the amount of low scales in the deck, and they also make it possible to go into Nightmare, which is 1 more option besides Kirin and Alcahest. So generally, you don't really, you're not picking Kirin or Evil Swarm Nightmare, you're just doing both, really, is what this does, unless you open Bumbuku, at which point you kind of have to normal summon the Bumbuku to get the Kirin instead of going for the Nightmare play. System Down is bad against AVC. I should have sided Pot of Avarice. They have a lot of counters to System Down and also equip B when tagging out. The matchups where I only won 2 dice rolls, round 2 and 3, so round 1 he 2-1 Galaxies. Hehe, Galaxies. Game 3 he summons 2 Galaxy Soldiers in defense. I call Exceed, next turn Orichalk and Volflame. Nice. Round 2, 2-1 Infernoids. Kirin Vanities. Nice. Number 3, round 3, Stick Chair Herald 2-1. Buddy of mine, game 3, I had all the scales in the world and he didn't have enough negates. Round 4 was Mermail Frogs. Played against Josh Oosters. Game 2, Lava Golem on his 2 Toads, and then I went for a fancy OTK by setting Quick Fusion and bouncing to hand. How do you bounce that to hand? Huh, interesting. I'd be really curious how you bounce Metalfoes Fusion after setting it. Huh, okay. Round 5, 2-0'd Yangzing Metalfoes. Round 6, 1-0'd ABC. It was a long grind, but it was the best match in the tournament. He was really ahead, but I had barrier early in the game called Fusion. That slowed him down. Eventually, I activated Maxine, drew into Vanities. Then I made a Nightmare and Mithrilium with Set Emptiness. Afterward, a Billy Break-esque play by bouncing my Emptiness, dropping Kirin, and that was all she wrote. And round 72 with ABC. Shoutouts to Jaron Sanka, Josh Oosters, Chemo the Playmat King, Umut Sirin, and to the team which I am a member of, Team Prof Bob Exo. Team Prof Bob Exo. And shoutouts to Billy Break as well. So yeah, this was the first place deck profile here. Let me know what you guys think down below, and we'll see you next time.